What is happening, guys? Cowboy here, and we are ready to continue right where we left off with Kirk. And I'm terrible at shield parries, which is ironic because the katana parries I'm great at. So before we fuck with Kirk, let's obviously get our souls back. Actually, you know what? Just because I'm not going to risk it, run past Kirk, run down this way. Run down this way. Open the gate. Run out this way. Run down some more. Open this door. This is going to be a path we're going to take a little bit later. It's going to be the upper part. It's kind of the second half of the cathedral, if you will. And then open up this door. Wow, Kirk followed me all the way back here. That's actually kind of impressive. I did not think he would. Now we're back at our bonfire. I don't know how Kirk is giving me so much trouble. Probably because I'm terrible at parries. Jesus, Kirk. Barbed straight sword and spike shield. Okay. Way more difficult than I had anticipated him being. Either way, Kirk is down, so we're gonna mosey on back. If you look down here, there's the beast and where we got the poison bite ring. Okay, so at this point we're gonna take out some guys over here, and then we're gonna proceed to kill the two giants. Now you're probably thinking, like, that giant did so much damage, why am I fighting it? Oh god, poison trap. Fortunately, poison in this game is actually kind of like a very weak threat, whereas in the previous installments, poison was actually a real concern. It really doesn't do much to you now. Like, you can pretty much just sit with poison on for a very long time without being too concerned by it. No, I'm trying to kick his shield, but I'm fucking up my controls here. I think it might be time to take a lunch break, because I am just getting very sloppy, it seems. And I like how the moment I say that, beautiful parry on the knight. Now you'll notice right there, I had to kick twice to break his guard. Keep that in mind. The first kick just kind of staggers it back a little bit. The second kick is what's going to break him and set him up for the riposte. So I don't think we actually have any anti-poison items right now. You can buy some, but like I said, it's not a major concern. As you can see, my health is very slowly ticking down. So come over here, get the large soul, and we'll go take down this one first. Now, while these guys are a threat from above, they're not really a threat down below. Up top, when they're eye level, they can really do some mean damage to you. This sludge does make you fat roll, just so you're aware. But down at foot level, they're kind of easy. You can see I'm just very easily dodging everything this guy is doing. If you have trouble with the lock-on, feel free to fight him not locked on. That's also a thing you can do in this game. You know, just not bother locking on and just manually aim at what you want to whack at. It's interesting because these guys, they do seem very dangerous when you're fighting them up top. But you get down below and you start hacking at its ankles and poor beast can't hit you. It's almost dead. Alright, giant one down. From here we get the maiden gear, as well as our large titanite and a turd. Over here we have a soul. Both giants have a large titanite, a turd, and a soul. Don't ask me why, just do. Alright, and now we go through 2 double doors, and we get ourselves the Bident. Look at those doors. Like, how is my guy even opening these? These are huge. Same with these doors. Like, look how big these are. Either they have the most well-oiled hinges in the universe, or your character is actually absurdly strong. Whoa, graphics glitches. Need that Xbox Day 1 patch, I guess. Alright, Saint Bident, and then I believe this is, it's either Homer Bone or an Ember. Homer Bone. Okay, so that giant's down. Now for the second giant, we got Blob Dudes. We're going to get the Drang Hammers over there, and then the other items I mentioned as well. We can also start pulling out the platforms that we need. Ugh, God, the fat rolls are killing me. Where is my lever? Here it is. Pull this lever. As you can see, this is going to raise up a gate. And we're actually going to run across that gate a little bit later. Or not that gate, excuse me. We're going to run across the one over here. So, there's another gate we can pull up. Now, I'm not exactly sure regarding the purpose behind this gate. You know, to be honest, I'm not sure on the purpose of the other gate we just pulled up either. The only gate we actually need, the lever is up top for it. So, I mean, you'd assume you can run across these platforms, but the thing is, with this gate, you know, that doesn't connect anywhere. It looks, you know, that looks like a door, but it's not. It's just decorative. And then we can focus on taking out the blobs. You can actually gather them, which is what we're going to do now. We're just going to roll past the giant real fast. Given we are fat rolling, of course. And he might hit you briefly in this spot. But just keep rolling, he'll be okay. He can actually kill the things as well. So everything looks fine and dandy now. He'll de-aggro. He'll go back to nap time. But what we wanted was for all these little guys to group up. And as you can see, they're all coming towards us right now, which makes our life so much easier because we can just throw one bomb and take out multiples. I think there's one more blobby. Maybe. Yes, a couple more. Alright, so once again, time to hack away. See, I even have enough time to sharpen my weapon in the midst of combat. Now we're full health, we're getting that attack boost as well. Almost dead. Giant 2 is down. Drang shoes. This should be our Drang chest. No, Drang gauntlets. This one's our Drang chest. I don't know why all three pieces are separate. Apparently there were three guys. One of them liked gloves, one of them liked boots, one of them only liked armor. Pale tongue. There's our soul. This should be our poo and titanite. And the Drang hammers. So we're going to be going through items in just a second here, show you guys what we picked up. Before we do that though, we're going to go unlock one of the last shortcuts. Now for this area, we're going to run past this for now. There's a couple enemies, as you can see, but we're going to run straight for that. Actually, no, we'll grab the Ember first, and then we'll go for the door. Get the Ember. Watch out for Mr. Greatsword over there. There we go. Now, straight across from us, we're going to raise up another one of those walkways. You can kind of see where it's at, or where it's going to be right there. You can grab the item over here now, you can grab it later. It's purely up to you. If I remember, I want to say it's just a soul. So we'll just grab it now. Doesn't really matter. So we're going to go level up shortly. I know it's a dual charm. Okay. Those dual charms are pretty cool. They cancel out buffing effects with other players, similar to like how you can block out Estus. And this is the big door from earlier, the very first kind of giant cathedral door we saw. So, right over here, once you get this bitch on open, if we were to go all the way down there, there's our shortcut. With that being said, we're not going to bother with that. We're going to home our bones. We want to level up anyway, so we're going to hop back to the shrine, level up. We have the kind of upper terrace portion of the cathedral, and then we have the final boss. Well, not final boss, but the cathedral boss. The final part of the episode is the boss. So, feel free to use those souls that you've picked up now. One thing I never mentioned, you can use boss souls to get big groupings of souls. With that being said, I wouldn't really recommend it, just because there's two different things you can get for the boss weapon, which means you can get one on the regular playthrough, one on New Game Plus. It's better to just have everything. If you know that your character is never going to use that, then it's something to consider, but otherwise I'd try and save them. So we're going to start upgrading this too, because I want to check out that machete thing. And before we level up real fast, show you some of the other stuff we picked up. So the Drang hammers, these are a dual-wield weapon, pretty neat. The Saint Baidet, as you can see, has faith scaling, but just regular base damage. There's the hammers. Here is the barbed straight sword. It does have bleed damage on it. The shield also has bleed damage on it and can be used to bash. That being said, we're just going to deposit all this stuff because I won't be using any of it. And now we're going to level up. This episode might be a bit longer. Oh, that's beautiful. 3010. Very nice. So from here, go back to the cleansing chapel, and we're going to take that other area that I pointed out as we were running down to the bonfire from Kirk. We're going to take that area. That's going to take us up top. From there, we have an archer. We get the deep ring, pale tongue, the blessed gem, the red sign, the Rosarius fingers, and then the boss. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to go this way. wait, never mind. Wrong side. Womp womp. We want to go the other way. Getting my directions mixed up. That's why when you write left from bonfire, you should probably write what the orientation was as well. So we're going to take this elevator. If we go back that way, that would have led us to where Kirk was. This is going to take us up, though, and give us an upper path. So we'll kill this guy. Around here, climb up here. I think it's just a drop from this enemy. But we get a deep ring here. And when he dies, it just kind of shows up. Yeah, like you don't even have to pick it up, it just appears. So the deep ring, pretty good ring if you're a caster. Lets you attune one additional spell on. Definitely something to consider. And now, just walk. Don't try and roll, just walk off. Just walk off. So this area can be pretty bullshitty. I shouldn't say pretty, it's super bullshit. Generally ill-advised to fight there like I just was. Here we got an Axeman. Oh god, no. Please, Axeman, don't do this. See, that's what he wanted to do to me. But I wasn't, no. Screw that. Halberd Man. Here we're going to run all the way down anyway. A couple more little dudes are going to show up. As you can see one climbing up right behind me right now. Hell, as even though I know about the ambush, I still get hit by it. Okay. Now we can run down these buttresses as well. This one, there's a little guy down here. There's no item. I don't know why you would want to go down here and kill him, but we're going to anyway because I like to kill everything. That one just jumped off. Some enemies aren't the brightest. Go down and kill this one. Come here. Grab our pale tongue. Pulled my shield down too soon. And then we're going to go down this buttress and grab the arbalist. Now, fair warning, for this next area, you're going to want either a high stability shield or you're going to want to be fantastic at parrying. One or the other. Trust me on this. Otherwise, you're going to have a bad time. Now, the first thing we're going to do is go straight. We're just going to run. We're going to run. Alright, we're going to go and we're going to get that deep ring. Or excuse me, the blessed gem. Now we're going to run back a little bit here. We want to separate this guy from the little dude. I would highly recommend not fighting those dudes up here. You will have a terrible time. Did he just fall off? Please tell me he just fell to his death. That would be so hilarious. I'm pretty sure while chasing me around he just fell. I didn't see any souls come in, but he is nowhere to be found. So there's two other dudes up here. On top of that, these guys do have ultra great swords, so you can't parry them. But we don't need to. What we need to do is get near that middle one and then drop down to that platform you see right there. So, if you really want to duke it out with them, feel free to. Personally, I wouldn't recommend it. I'd recommend just kind of running and relying on not getting hit. Ooh boy, that could have been really bad. This one has a crossbow. Fair warning. But you drop and you're good. Bye-bye, fat boy. Oh no, you landed on the ledge. What about the other one? Is he up there still? Alright. Is he right underneath me? I think he is. Yeah, no, we're not doing this right now. I'm next to a bonfire. No, actually we are. kill the slugcaster. Oh, the shortcut. Oh, no, wait. Why are you lowering? Did I pull it twice somehow? That wasn't up before. Why did that suddenly lower? That one was up before. That one was up before. Why did this one just lower? That was weird. Anyway, this is the shortcut back to the door over there. That's also over there-ish is the elevator down for the boss. But before that, we're going to go get a bonfire. As well as some other goodies. So, kill Slugcast 1. These guys also have the same puke on you and where you need the torches to get rid of the maggots. Fair warning. We're like next to a bonfire though, so it won't be a major concern. Kill this one to get your red sign soapstone. But that's not all. Open this baby on up. And here is the Rosaria's Fingers Covenant. Now, I'm not sure if you can use anything other than her. Out of everything I've experienced in the game so far, she is the only way to respec or to change your appearance. So you don't actually have to put on the Covenant symbol, you just have to ask to join, and then at that you can talk to her. As you can see, we can reallocate our attributes 5 times, and when they say during this lifetime, it means on this new game. New Game Plus, you can do it 5 more times. We can also alter our appearance. These do cost pale tongues. Now, at this point, if you've been following the walkthrough, we should have 3 pale tongues, which you can see right here. So that is 3 potential appearance changes or respecs. You get additional pale tongues by invading, which I gotta say is kind of a dirty change from FromSoft. One that I think is awesome because it forces people who want to respec to do PvP if they want to do it more than 3 times on a single new game. Pretty sneaky, FromSoft. It'll definitely make PvP higher again. So, like I said, not sure what the point is of that. You can't walk out that way. I mean, I've tried, and you're just like ready to fall. And even if you could, you couldn't go anywhere. So I really don't know. Same with that one. I just don't know. I do not know. It's like just levers to have levers, pretty much. Anyway, we're gonna go to the boss now. Looking at my list. We already picked up the Ember. We can get Henri as a summon here. We are not going to do that. Anytime you bring a summon, the boss does have more health and they hit a little bit harder. This isn't a particularly difficult boss. All the enemies here, you can just pretty much ignore them, run right past them. We are going to do a little bit of prep. Boss, actually, no, I can't use the pine resin at all with Butcher Sword. Almost forgot, so let's take that off altogether. We'll go on and take out the Deacons. Alright, let's go. So this whole fight is basically a game of hot potato. This guy that's red, kill him. Now you can see the potato's jumping, and it's over on that guy. So now we got to kill him. And each time we kill the guy with the red, that'll take some health off the boss. Now this is only the first phase of the fight. The second phase gets a little bit trickier, but we'll explain that when we reach it. That said, you may remember that my sword is super badass. Can you say instant full healing? Yeah, baby. This fight was practically made for the butcher knife. Like, oh, you guys hit me? Too bad there's like 20 of you and I'm back to full health again. Actually, when I decided to use this weapon as part of the walkthrough, part of the consideration was just seeing how ridiculous it would get to be on this fight. Phase 2. Yep, here's Phase 2. Alright, so Phase 2, she summons up some Protector dudes. They're a little bit beefier. And on top of that, there's a few minor mechanic changes here. She can start healing. Those guys, there's going to be a lot more fireballs than there were before. But perhaps the biggest thing of mention is that she will get people to start chanting. And when she does, you'll see a bunch of dudes, they all are like putting their hands in the air and kind of swirling them towards this big black orb. I'm actually going to kill some of them. I could kill her right now, but I want you guys to see mechanically, so I'll get her down to 1 hit. Okay. So, you can see how everyone's chanting, they're all making this orb. Now, to stop that, all you can really do is attack the guys that are helping to make it. If that orb goes off, though, it will go through every object. Like, you could be hiding back here, and that orb will fly through, and it will hit you. So keep that in mind. It is something worth mentioning. You can see these are the chanter guys. They're all adding up their energy into this orb. We're going to let the orb go off just so you guys can see it. Dark magic orb. There it is. So you can see it doesn't do a ton of damage, but it does apply a poison debuff. And on top of that, pretty fast, goes through everything. But aside from that, that's the Deacons of the Deep. So the biggest thing here, Phase 2, if you didn't realize, obviously just take her out. That's all there is to it. I always run back here expecting loot, and there never is, and it makes me sad. But anyway, that is the area. So you may have noticed we got a key item right there, the small doll, and this is going to come into play after we take down the Abyss Watchers. So don't worry about it for now. When the time comes, it just kind of automatically serves its purpose. But with that, we are through the cathedral, and we are moving on to the Abyss Watchers, and then we are officially in areas that have not been seen on this channel before. So, it's going to be a really good time. Either way, guys, thanks for coming on by. Hope you are enjoying the walkthrough so far. I know I said this a couple episodes ago, but man, I really can't stress. It's really fun getting to do like a super structured walkthrough where you know where everything is at and the best way to kill stuff. It just feels good. Anyway, we will catch you guys next time as we head to the Fair and Keep bonfire, make our way to light the 3 flames.